So in today's quick tip, we're just going to look at how you can put type around a curve in Illustrator. So rather than just having it on a straight line. Now your regular type tool here, if you click in there, as you can see, it goes along a straight line. And you could use effects, for example, to warp that. But really that's not what we're looking to do here. What we're looking to do is actually put type around a pre-built path. So if I go in here and use something like the pen tool, just to go in there and create something like a simple kind of curve. I'm just going to grab hold of the end of that, drag it out a bit more, and we don't need a fill color on there, so we'll just switch to fill and the stroke around there. So we've now got a nice smooth curve there that we can put the type on. And the tool we're going to use here isn't the regular type tool, it's actually two down from there within this group. It's the type on a path tool. Now you might recall in some of my earlier quick tips I've mentioned about the toolbar here. If you edit the toolbar and you're missing that, just make sure you're on the advanced toolbar and then you should be seeing everything. So in there you'll see type on a path. If you click on that, you can go down into the path here, click on this path, and it will start wherever you've clicked and add in some placeholder text, some standard lorem ipsum text, which you can then format. So you can then bring that down in size if you want, for example, and you can go in there and you can fill with placeholder text if you want some more on there, and it pops a bit of extra text along there, and I can go in there with the type tool and navigate along that. If I switch over to the white arrow here, the direct selection tool, you'll notice when you're down here you can see the beginning and end of this, and if you hover the mouse right over it, what you'll see is the cursor changes slightly and you get a black arrow with a little line below it. At that point you're able to drag this around and you can adjust that start point for the text, or similarly at the end here, drag it around and you can adjust the end point for the text. And you'll notice this little box has now gone red. If you see it go red, you may recognize this if you're working in InDesign and other tools like that. What it means is you have overset text. It basically means the text won't all fit into this particular frame, or in this case path. And what you can do is you can thread that through and continue it on another path or in another frame if you want to. Or alternatively, just go back onto your type tool and delete some of the text until it does fit in. So for example, now it's fitting in and you'll see that's disappeared again. And it's gone back to being white there. So that's your output, and you've got your import over here, which dictates that. You can, of course, go onto here and change the shape of this. So if I wanted to, I can put handles on here, change the shape of this path, for example, and have it flow around. Let me just go back on there, select that again properly. There we go. And you can have it flow around here if you want to. And similarly with that tool, I can go back here and decide I want to start it a bit earlier now. And we may decide to go back onto our type on a path tool and add more there so it flows around properly. When you click off this, what you'll find is the stroke that it's sitting on isn't showing, so the path it's sitting on isn't visible. So you see your text curving there, but there's no obvious visible path in there. And all your text is just flowing very nicely along there. So nice, easy way to add type onto a path there. You've got a few options when you right click for things like spelling and that kind of thing, and inserting special characters as well. So you can do that type of thing in there as well if you want. So hopefully that helps somebody.